Today, I'm sharing my most unique travel items, and don't worry, everything on this list is ultra useful, practical, and borderline genius. Let's get to the list. First, we have a hero clip. Now, this isn't just any carabiner. This is a clip that hooks to almost anything, anywhere, so that you can hang your bag and your things and keep them off the ground wherever you are. So I use this to hang my purse off the table at a restaurant or in a public restroom when there's no hook on the door to hang my bag. It even hangs off the hinge of the door if there's no gap to use. These are just so versatile. They're great for backpacking, hiking, strapping your luggage together, keeping your water bottle with all of your stuff, anything you need. If you have one of these, you know what I'm talking about and swear by it. So let me know in the comments if you have one of these, how much you love it. Sometimes you need something a little incognito to stash your small valuables. So for that, I use these little scrunchies. They have a hidden zipper to hide little things like small amounts of cash, your AirPods, jewelry, or a key. Now you might be thinking, why not just put those in a purse? I'm talking about when you're at the pool or at the beach and you want to go into the water for a bit, but you're concerned about leaving your things out in the open. If someone is looking to swipe something, they're looking for purses, wallets, and expensive things. They're not looking for a hair accessory. These are also really good for music festivals and concerts, if you know what I mean. If you're heading out on a cruise or on a sunny vacation where you plan to lounge by the pool or at the beach, these towel clips are such a good idea to bring along. They're great for securing your towels to your lounge chair, and they're also great for identifying which chair is yours from all the same other hotel towels. They also play double duty, and you can use them for clipping your wet swimsuits to your room balcony to dry out. And they come in really fun shapes like margaritas, flamingos, flip-flops, parrots, and more. These toiletry skins are the coolest new travel hack product. They're for leak-proofing your bottles and containers. So you just stretch these skins over top of the bottles, and now they're completely spill-proof. If you're always worried about something spilling or exploding in your bag, definitely try these out. They work great for shampoo, sunscreen, facial oils, makeup, etc. Most people tend to use refillable squeeze bottles when traveling with liquid toiletries, but those take up unnecessary space because if you don't fill the entire bottle, the bottle still takes up the same amount of space. And if you're only traveling for a few days to a week, chances are you're not going to need an entire 3.4 ounces or 100 milliliters of each product. So instead, I use these little liquid pouches. They're reusable and they come in multiple sizes and are compact and lightweight. Since they're a pouch and not a bottle shape, they only take up as much space as you fill them. I've been able to bring so many more different liquids in my carry-on bag this way. If you'll be traveling to a beach, a lake, or maybe hiking to some natural hot springs, bring a towel poncho. This is for when you need to change in and out of your swimsuit and there's no facilities around. This is the perfect way to do it. You can be right out in the open and have complete privacy. This one is also really cozy and it's terry cloth material, so it helps dry you off at the same time. I also use this for running from my hotel room or Airbnb to the outdoor hot tub in the wintertime. Next is noise canceling headphones. These might seem obvious, you know, a great set of headphones is essential to listening to music or watching your shows when you're on the plane, train, bus, whatever. But the noise canceling feature is so important because, for example, on a plane, that ambient air noise, the constant drone, if you're listening to that all flight, it can become so fatiguing. So using something that's noise canceling, whether it's headphones or just a really good set of earplugs, that will help drown out that engine noise and it'll help prevent fatigue. And you will feel so much better after a long flight. If you need to save space, you can also use noise canceling earbuds. My husband uses these and he says they work just as good as the ones that go over the ear. A belt bag, sling bag, fanny pack, whatever you want to call it, this is the perfect daily travel bag. I use mine on every trip and it's the perfect size for carrying your essentials without being too bulky. I also love that it's a sling bag so it stays close to my body and it just makes me feel a little more secure. It's also super handy because I can keep my hands free to take photos or hold a drink and I've got everything right here. You can go hiking with them, or when you sit down at a restaurant, you don't need to set it down anywhere. You can just keep it on you at all times. A good sling bag has been one of my most useful items for traveling. For camping, the beach, a cruise, an all-inclusive resort, or any kind of travel, an insulated tumbler is a must-have travel accessory. I'm partial to the Yeti brand, not sponsored or anything. I just love them because they're indestructible and I think they have the best insulation. I have the one with the handle, but they also make a tumbler version. These are perfect by the pool to keep your drinks icy cold and also piping hot maybe when you're camping or out for an early morning hike. But the other reason these are the perfect travel mug is because they're so easy to clean when you're on the go. There's no hidden nooks and crannies. It's just this little guy, it's magnetic. You can clean it super easy if you don't have access to a full-blown kitchen sink. Not all of us can afford to fly first class, but with this little foot hammock, it will almost feel like you are. I've talked about how much I love these before. They're honestly great. You attach it to the tray table in front of you, and now you've got a footrest to elevate your feet. It really helps to prevent swelling and fatigue on long flights, and it truly is my #1 travel tip to get through those long haul flights. Last but not least, Ziploc bags. They're inexpensive and play double duty as TSA liquids bags, or they're perfect for storing your wet swimsuit if you have to pack it up before it dries. I also always throw a couple of extra Ziplocs in my luggage, just in case something gets dirty and I want to keep it separated from everything else. That's it for this video. You'll find links to everything mentioned in the video description, as well as in the comments. Check out my travel tips video playlist for more videos like these. And I also have a free ebook you can download from my website. It's got 87 of my biggest and best travel tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.